Yeah, this is actually going to be a continuation of our journey learning Parasol. And man, what are the odds we're actually going up against another Valentine? Just like last video. Hey, how are you doing everyone? My name is Maestro and today we're talking about fighting game mentality. Because yes, even I get a bit salty sometimes when playing fighting games, you know, things don't go your way. Your opponent is a bit annoying and sometimes you just cannot handle yourself. It happens. And I actually made 2 recordings that I in the end didn't want to use because I felt like I was being too salty or too negative. And that's not fun to watch. And also I got a bit quiet towards certain moments of the video because I was just too salty to say anything, really. And I thought, yeah, instead of not using the recording at all, it might be interesting to give a bit of context to how salt tends to build up while I'm playing and what you can do to counteract it and stuff like that. So this video is going to be both a bit of an opinion piece about fighting game mentality as well as you just get the gameplay that came with these salty recordings. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so playing against the Squigly and Cerebella. Ooh, nice jump over. Oh, that was a low. Ooh, level 1. Okay, she can combo after level 1, I didn't know that. Oh, I stood up. Okay, it is my first game on. As you can see, I'm already starting with the excuses. I stood up. Okay, she threw me, that was quite sick actually. This to me is a good sign that I'm in a good mental state when this game started. I'm actually complimenting my opponent on when he does something nice. That to me is a sign that my mentality at the start is good. Oh, I dropped my combo. Oh, I thought I would cross under, but I didn't. Ooh, nice. Nice, little bit of a segment reset. Man, I cannot get that DP to work. Right, the first signs of frustration here. Nice assist. Okay, I haven't seen that Squigly assist. Okay, that was game 1. A landslide, some would say. Okay, a couple of signs that I'm already going a bit the wrong way. You could see that I was getting really frustrated with the fact that I couldn't get Eliza's DP to work properly. I did get a couple of times, but I also missed it a couple of times. And in the end I called the victory a landslide, which it was not, or even if it was, that doesn't really matter. So for me it's always a sign when I start to self-deprecate that it's going the wrong direction as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about Cerebella's run. Oh, I tried to DP, but it probably was too late. Man, okay. Okay. Ooh, the tick throw. And Cerebella's cool. Oh, the combo. Okay. That was sick. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Just gotta get out of there. Oh, it actually hit. Nice. Whoa, what? Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Man, okay, if I don't drop every single thing...
Okay, of course I'm not dropping every single thing, but that was a very critical moment. I could have killed Squigly there if I hit that combo, but I didn't, so frustration is apparent there. As you saw there, I was getting a bit frustrated with my own execution. I dropped a couple of conversions, and also I dropped that critical combo in which I could have killed Squigly, which was quite frustrating at the moment. But there's also a source of frustration connected to the character of Cerebella.
Command grab, nice. Smashing 360. I appreciate it. He just shot me with the shotgun. That wolf is dead. Oh my god.
One thing I cannot handle really well, which I try to hide always, is good characters, like top tier characters. Yeah, the notion that they are cheap. Of course they're not cheap, but you still have to be good at the game. Yeah, when my mentality tends to go downward, I tend to get a bit mad at top tier characters and people who play them, which is totally uncalled for. I mean, if I think that they're so top tier, why don't I play them myself and, you know, beat them? Because apparently it's so easy, you know? That doesn't make any sense, but I still, when my mentality goes bad, I tend to feel that way. And Cerebella tends to trigger this reaction in me.
Why didn't I crouch?
So as a solution, what I tend to tell myself about top tier characters is that my opponent is perfectly allowed to pick these characters. They're part of the game, so they're not doing anything wrong. They're just playing the game as it's supposed to be played, actually. And in a way, it's kind of like a puzzle too. Like, they have a really strong character, and you have to find a solution. How do I beat this, or how do I come close to beating this? How do I give myself a chance in this matchup? That's the way I want to approach it and how I tend to approach it, but sometimes I forget this.
Hold on. Man, I feel like I crossed myself up.
So after this match we have a bit of time because we're going back to character select. And I actually try to self-analyze a bit to see why I'm not really having fun with this gameplay, why I'm getting frustrated so much. I come up with some interesting stuff, so there we go.
Okay, I'm dead. Man, it's just when I get comboed so much, I feel like I lose the ability to do basic execution. I mean, I don't know if you also feel that, but he's probably gonna style on me, it's fine. But it's just, I feel like I tense up in a way. Because I'm getting come out, I'm like, oh, what do I do? So I probably should just relax. I should relax. Oh.
So yeah, there's a couple of good points in that little segment. The first thing I say is about that I feel like I lose the ability to do basic execution. That's just me getting frustrated with the fact that I tend to tense up. So basically what I say afterwards, that's because I'm getting a bit salty, I tend to tense up.
What do I do here? What?
And that leads to me not being able to do execution, which leads me to get salty, which leads me to get more tense. So in that way I'm kind of getting into a tension circle. I give myself actually pretty good advice. It's just I need to find a way to get more relaxed whenever you are in these tense situations. And as I say this, you could see that my opponent actually was picking the characters that I was playing. And this is actually a pet peeve of mine. I get quite angry actually when anyone who I'm playing a set against changes to my own characters. Yeah, it's just basically bad manners really.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, if you ever play against me and you want to get me angry, you should do that.
Okay, I try to rotate. I try to do HC. Man, I miss every single execution possible.
So that doesn't really help in this instance as well, because I was already tense, I was already getting salty, and then my opponent went ahead and picked my characters, so that didn't help.
Okay, at least he's showing me the Eliza combos.
And then my opponent actually, as you can already see, is pretty good at the game. And he also knows the optimal combo routes, or way more optimal at least than what I can do. And with all of these things added up, that was just another thing that got me really frustrating. But of course, I shouldn't get frustrated at my opponent being good at the game.
Okay, he's playing the most top tier team there is.
Whoa, says the guy who plays Eliza. Okay, so you can tell my mentality is pretty much gone at this point. So yeah, I feel like getting mad at your opponent picking your characters is fine, but you getting mad at them being good at the game is not, in my opinion.
I have no idea what's happening.
Well, you could hear me mashing my controller, trying to break my controller. Yeah, he's going for all the resets and all the restands in the world, which is again the way the game should be played.
Okay, this is going somewhere. Ah, pushing buttons. He's just doing raw super.
Yeah, apparently the Cerebella super has some kind of invincibility or intangibility, because he's just mashing it through my my approaches just like that.
Yeah, okay, he's just doing raw supers and I don't know how to defend it. Wait, it's continuing?
Yeah, he's just doing that super through my approach. And he's converting everything into this big band assist, into Cerebella run. And that's it.
I'm quitting.
Ooh, can you taste the salt? Dear Lord.
Not even gonna save this recording.
Okay, well I did, and here you can see it. Alright, yeah, you can tell that final game it was just too much for me. And at that moment you have to realize, okay, it's enough, I should just stop playing, and luckily I did. This was a little bit of a different video. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. It was really fun in a way, and kind of weird to look at these gameplays. Because of course, like I said, I wasn't going to use them, but I did in the end, and I'm glad I did, because it turned out to be quite an interesting video. I hope this video can help you to identify these type of feelings when you're playing fighting games yourself, or any competitive game for that matter. Yeah, just to prevent you from having a bad time and having a bad day. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more Skullgirls, there's a video on the left, and if you want to see more Guilty Gear, there's a video on the right. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, stay safe out there, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.